closer left here. A bit slower on the bumps. Second exit, so not the first exit from the car park.
Yeah.
Let's keep going, mate. And that one's a little bit more difficult because they're probably going to take you to do some, you know, T-junction turns and stuff like that. Straight ahead, thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Bit of a tap. Check if someone's coming. Not that you should worry about them, but obviously go straight out that way. But sometimes people rush in, mate.
Yeah.
Sharp left, mate. So let's turn right. So this one's pretty easy because there's no access from the left. Yeah. So get closer, sooner the better, and maximum up to that dotted line, but don't go too far. Stop there. Okay. So don't go too far, and only when you're perfectly comfortable. Now, second problem that people face here is if someone's going from that Gib court there, see that street there? So if someone's speeding out of it, obviously you've got to be mindful of them. Okay, push in the middle and squeeze the entire car in the middle, your rear end. Look at that one. Stop there. Don't go too fast. Mohammed said that's a bit fast. Okay, so it's me who added a little bit of pressure on the brake. Don't take hands off steering. So you really would have gone over the line if I didn't press the brake there. And unfortunately, that could be a problem, okay? Immediately at the start, okay? So just gently, because you brought your... So now, can you look at the little bubble mirror? So your rear end, let's go now, Mohammed. Your rear end was, and turn right up here. So straight in there. Your rear end was well in by, I'm talking about 1.5 meters. So you shouldn't really panic by bringing it too deep in, okay? So now we have the traffic lights, obviously without the green arrow. So creep in, nice and slow on approach, okay? Creep in. A little bit deeper and sharper. After black car, we go. Yep, that's it, man. So, just be sure that you see better where how your car's positioned, because that time you went slightly
deeper, further
in than you should have. Because I added a little bit. I know you were braking, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough. You know, so because we stopped literally within, I would say, centimeters before we overshot the line in front of you. Straight through, check from a distance, mate. Okay. Take it, push, because that one's shielding your path. Sharp in, bit of a brake, Mohammed. Mirror, straight. Just make sure you stay within the
red
road. Straight through the roundabout. See, that angle's not really, you know, friendly because there's a huge shrubbery up on the right side there. So check properly, nice and slow. Push through the first bit and take it slowly here. Left indicator. Mirror immediately. Okay, we're turning right, so that's the T-junction where you have opportunity to squeeze in the middle. Indicate. And relax, breathe, mate. You know, if anything seems difficult, just take a deep breath, mate. Beautiful. Keep going. Stay in the right lane this time, because I'm going to ask you to do the same. But the only thing, if you had to wait for the traffic from there, you would squeeze more accurately your car in, so it's not sticking out at the back, and obviously it doesn't overshoot the line, you know.
So if the right path is clear, but the left one is not, so go in, squeeze in, and wait for the left path to clear. Is that it?
That's correct. But also, if somebody's turning from the left, such as that white car up ahead, you've got to wait until they clear. See that white car up ahead? Indicate right again. So any car coming from the left must clear before you commit to moving into the middle or, you know, going all the way. Get closer the better, so you're going to be sooner ready to go, you know. Stop there, wait for that silver Corolla. Do this, man. Like, tilt your body slightly like this, okay? So you get better vision, okay? We could have gone through now in the middle. okay? I know I was speaking, so that might have thrown you off a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. So let's wait for the better opportunity. That one's turning. You must wait for the van.
Yeah.
That's it, mate. Plenty, Mohammed. Go, 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 go. If you wait, it's going to be too late. Push forward to the far left, and mirror immediately. See, the second car ended up going behind you, yeah? Can you see the car?
Yeah.
So that just goes to show that we had plenty of time there.
Yeah.
Okay, now second set of lights will turn right, not these ones, but you can change lanes, yeah? Indicate, mirror, blind spot, follow up check. Don't go too sharply, a little bit less sharp would be better. We could have waited to go through the first lights and then change here, but that would potentially be more difficult. We did that here before, remember? When we merged up there, but I believe you've got a good experience from that lesson when we merged, and that driver in the red Mazda who was seemingly not understanding what was going on, and he sped up and obviously understood what we needed to do, so that's really necessary. Okay, let's go. Straight over to the left, push freely. Okay, so now if you've got this much space and they go, turn right at the lights, indicate immediately, keep up, mirror, blind spot. Nice and gentle angle, there's no point rushing you through here, and turn right, okay? So it's a luck of the draw if you're going to get the green arrow or no green arrow. But it's not difficult, mate. It's not difficult. Just don't go too far forward if you don't see the opportunity that's coming up. So you shouldn't overshoot with your front bumper that median strip there. Yeah. So that curb there.
Try not to block traffic
let's
from
get
the
in.
opposite side.
Sharper in, mate. And mirror throughout the process, because when you pick up speed, so do others behind you, you know. Straight through. Take it, hook out, brake, mirror. Okay, that's it, mate. You can't overdo the mirrors, okay? So whenever your speed fluctuates, just pay good attention. Just tilt your chin up a bit. It just makes it obvious, but it's also a natural sort of movement. If you want to, you know, pay good attention to what's happening, just a little tilt, like now, that's it. That's it. Turn left, mate. Check from a distance. It's a give way. All sorts of funny stuff happening here. Near the bus station. Sharp left, mate. A little bit sharper, okay. So turn right at the roundabout. Again, mirror. Check from here, mate. Left indicator. I'm not sure why they're waiting for so long. That silver Lexus. Check carefully, push through the first bit, mate, and then brake. Indicate left. It was a bit late, so as soon as you finish turning to the right, flick it then. Turn right again. This time we've got a couple of cars turning. Relax here, so you can't really overthink, okay? It's a give way. Only when there's a safe gap, you would take it, okay? But keep observing, okay? So I'll try not to help here. That's a good posture. So basically just doing a bit of extra to have better coverage, okay? getting stuck is fine, okay? So don't stress if you get stuck, mate.
Sure.
We haven't had a good opportunity so far, not even half an opportunity, you know.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Beautiful. Follow-up check. And we'll do the same at the next one.
Yeah.
If you have to wait in the middle, just be more accurate on your, path when you're trying to get it in. Go close to a 45-degree angle. You shouldn't go too sharp because that will be, that will cause you to, potentially miss something. It's going to be very difficult to see if you are sharper than a 45-degree angle. So clearly this time we've got a car in front of us. See how they do it. They're squeezing in, check. Take it in the middle. And only up to the line, careful, a little bit further. See, you're a little bit too sharp. See how difficult it is to see now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you should have gone less sharp. Let's go. To the left, straight over, mate, push freely, no problems, all good. So you went a bit too sharp. Now, with your, CA license, you will receive the license to even drive vans and light trucks up to 3 tons. Now, a lot of vans and all the trucks, to the best of my knowledge, would not have a rear door glass. So you might be in trouble if you get too sharp on an angle. You're not going to be able to see anything. So it would have to be sort of guessing, which is suicidal. Never guess, mate. So you can't really, So just be mindful of that. Never go too sharp. So maximum 45 in a van or a truck, even a little bit less sharp, okay? Okay, so let's try changing lanes between that and that light indicator. Right, mirror, look over your shoulder, beautiful. Straight in, mate, turning right, yep. Slow down. So clearly I'm focusing on more difficult stuff. And, that's going to give you an edge, a bit of extra confidence to go through the procedures in the test, because everything else is a lot easier than dealing with these situations. And clearly, looking at the data, people fail these things, not so much parking, not so much exercise left them behind. Straight over to the left, So that one's obviously got the red light. Okay. And let's stand right at the lights again. Look over your shoulder. Straight in there. And straight into the new lane too. Okay, so we'll have the no green arrow situation. So the car in front should have moved in.
Why is that moving?
See, they're opting not to go, and it's really wrong. Okay, so get up to the line, never cross the line until that car clears. If it changes to amber and they're still there or partially in the intersection, you wouldn't proceed because we are stationary, That's about the good trajectory, the good path that car's taking. Don't go. No. So this would be a problem. That's what I said a moment ago. If you are stationary and they are still partially in the intersection, hasn't cleared, so what was easiest here, to go or to wait?
To wait.
Because it was less effort to keep the car stationary than try to catch up with everything. So in this situation, if it changes and the car still hadn't cleared, just wait for the next wave. Green light.
Like I got confused right now when it was getting to amber. I thought like for the arrow one it was still green, So like it was not going on amber for the green one. Like it was on amber, but it was not visible. You know what I mean?
I don't. So it's better that we clarified that because I don't want you to get confused. What was it, Mohammed?
So like when the light went on amber, it went on amber on the left side, like not on the arrow side.
Arrow will never go amber. So arrows will, in that situation, you've got one single light. So don't don't get confused about that. So it's one single light that controls the entire wave of the traffic lights. Okay, so you will never see the amber coming back on again, and having an amber arrow. So you're not going to see that in that particular situation. So you only rely on the single light. Okay, turn left. Last time you turned a little bit less sharp than necessary, so a little bit sharper. Follow the bend. Take it. Follow the bend. That's it. Because if someone's coming out of the car park, that might be a bit too wide, and you may not have enough space to pass each other. Turn right. And left indicator, mirror. Straight ahead. Check. Take it. Brake a little bit. Left indicator. And we'll do this once more, so turn right. Another car coming from the left. Only when you're 100% comfortable. Yep, take it, man, push. On an angle, but not too sharp. Bring it in halfway, don't be too, we can't see well. So your rear end's off the street, that's fine. Only when you can see. Don't worry about the beeps because let's go. Go to the left. Actually right. I've changed my mind because the car that was in the right, that was further, went over to the added lane to turn, okay? Even when you're cruising, just if the shadows change, such as that truck's coming closer, just give it a quick look, and turn right once more here. See, sometimes they don't indicate, so don't mistake that for them not turning, so it's very important to keep an eye on things. Quick. Yeah, quick. You can't sit there and have a cappuccino here, mate. Go. So when you committed to turning and the car was still speeding up towards you, so you shouldn't be sitting in there to avoid overshooting line. So initially you accelerate a little bit, but when you get closer to the middle, then it's easy to reduce the speed as you get closer. But that would be considered as unsafe. Because you got in front of the moving traffic and you took your time there, okay? Wait, plenty of time, mirror. See, I don't see that you're connecting immediately with your movement, your brake and the mirror. So as soon as you move it off the accelerator, just do that, mate. Just a little movement, because they will look at you, Sometimes, let's go, first car, don't forget that either, mate. So you got to scan when you first car at the lights. Sometimes assessors turn this mirror, the passenger side mirror, towards you. I personally don't believe they should, because it's, priority to see what's happening behind. So sometimes they turn that mirror to see if you, checking your mirror, But how I know, because I can see the corner of your eye right there in that corner. So I still have the vision in my, passenger side mirror. First car again, mate, always scan. Okay, let's turn left this time.
Left?
Yep. Straight in there. Check. slow down, slow down, slow down. Ooh. So slightly slower would be preferable because it was a bit on the faster side.
Yeah.
So always think about pleasing your passengers. Indicate, right? He's sticking out. Mirror, look over your shoulder. That's it. Follow up, check. You can, just partially pass him and then back left. Indicate left, mirror, but watch your speed. Look over your shoulder. Ooh. This time you turned and looked. Check first and then diverge.
Yeah.
Look, I know you expected, there was only a bus, there was no one in front of it.
Yeah.
But they want to see, how you treat the situation. It could have been a lot thicker, busier traffic. Keep slightly left. So please remember, first we look and then we change, okay? Never at the same time or the other way around.
Yeah.
Sometimes people first move and then check. And sometimes they would also double check to sort of compensate because they were late, but that wouldn't make sense really, Okay, for practice, let's go to the right lane. Mirror, blind spot. And then movement. That's it, mate. Specifically like that.
Yeah.
No other way of doing it safely. Okay, so let's turn right at the lights. Don't indicate yet because there's a street there.
Yeah.
Flick it now. Get there sooner the better, Now we've got to wait. So this one's always no green arrow. So it's just a default no green arrow on these ones. You can bring it slightly further, make sure your line appears under the base of the mirror. That's beautiful. That's it there. And never get carried away if you feel that you've been doing so far so good.
Yeah.
So ensure that you don't celebrate prematurely, mate, because the test finishes when you switch the engine off. Okay? First car, still check left and right, okay, go, push forward. But clearly the priority is the opposite traffic, So no need to merge here because you just saw that intersection.
Yeah.
Because, it was less than 2 seconds before you got to already merge the traffic.
Yeah.
So if the merge was a lot further down, that would certainly be a good idea to do the mirror, indicate blind spot and everything.
Yeah.
But if it just came around a corner within sort of couple of seconds of your turning, because you physically saw the left and the right.
Yeah.
So doing it immediately after wouldn't really make sense. You always check the mirror anyway, and it's in your peripheral vision, so you would intercept something easily if something's going on. So this part of Flinders Street is 50, okay? So if the street is a single lane and it looks like it's residential, don't assume it's 60, okay? So you may be wrong, some streets are 60, but look, 90% of streets that don't have double lanes here would be 50, okay? Turn right, so it's a T-junction, and this one doesn't have as wide, gap, the refuge lane in the middle, so mirror. So connect your foot movement with your chin movement, mate. It's going to work in your best interest. Check that forward. See, he didn't have an indicator either. Take it. Watch the bike. You can beat the bike. Mirror. You went a bit too far forward and then turned sharply. So try to sort of, cut a little bit more. So a little bit sharper angle to get you where you want to go.
So right now we're still 50, right?
Assume, because you don't know the area really well. It's not. This one is 60 and you can tell there.
Okay.
But you are more than welcome to assume unless you saw the sign. Okay? So
they won't deduct marks or anything, they won't deduct marks for flu if I go for 50 and a 60 zone.
Well, it's best to know the speed limits, but if you don't risk because you're driving. You can even say, look, I'm sorry, I don't know what it is, maybe it's 60, but I just don't want to speed. And then if you see the sign, of course, it would be 60, Turn right at the lights, thanks, mate. And you can talk to yourself. You can
Yeah.
certainly say things if that helps you,
Yeah.
or you can talk inside your head. I don't care how you do it, but
Yeah.
reminders are really good, especially if certain things are not your second nature. Now wait, look at the lights. Now get in the middle. No one else after the bus. Straight over to the left. Don't take too much time here. Let's go. Push, push, push. So don't be too slow getting through, okay? So right turns are generally much wider angles than left turns in Australia.
Yeah.
So you can go slightly faster. You pick up speed. Well, you shouldn't go maybe more than 35-ish on that corner, but it's a lot wider angle than turning the left corner.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you struggled a few times in the past, okay? So left sharp corners would be a little bit on the faster side, such as the one that we turned earlier on Flinders here, yeah? Sorry, on Nollamara Ave, sorry, yeah. Because it's closer, left corners are closer than right, because you get, a lot wider angle when you're turning right.
Yeah.
And where did you say, which side is the traffic on in Mauritius?
Same as here on the left
is
side.
it? Is it? Okay, yeah, okay.
On the left, yeah, because it's a British colony as well. So.
Right, okay. That explains it then. Yeah, okay. That's advantage if you when you go back to visit family. So
yeah, exactly.
It's not but even look, when I go overseas, it takes me literally a few minutes to adjust. So. Okay, so let's go straight through the lights this time, and we'll have the merge immediately after. And this intersection doesn't have the line dividing the two lanes as they merge. So you would have to guess where it's merging. Which is pretty much straight after you get over to the other side. So near that Form 1 lane sign, okay? So that's where you would check the blind spot. And it's slightly on the bend, this one, okay? So even though we shouldn't deviate too much when we're merging, that one, obviously it's coming, it's on the bend. The bend's coming literally after the sign. So clearly a soft turn would help. Okay, let's go. Push freely, keep going, for higher speed. Indicate, mirror blind spot. That wasn't convincing.
What do you mean?
Well, you sort of waited for people to pass you.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying higher speed, push, higher speed. It wasn't really convincing that you knew what was happening. So you really should have gone as if there's no merge, okay? Because if you're too slow, you will invite the people to overtake you. So this time we had an ambulance behind you and they saw your L plates.
Yeah.
But generally, if you're too slow, people will, tend to overtake you.
Yeah.
Okay, left indicator, that's it. It's slightly early, that's why it switched itself off. That's okay to turn it back on, no problems. Turn right, the next street.
So this one?
Yeah, this one. Don't overshoot. See that?
Overshooting.
You will struggle to make it in. Your path will definitely be a bit off. Okay, so your front bumper maximum to the center. See what you did?
Yeah.
So you are risking that somebody overtakes you there. So again, fast approach, okay? So just try to measure it, okay? So just follow this street. There's no giveaway here. No, just follow. See, that's the new street there, okay? But that one is different at the end. You do on that one. Remember that Piedmont Street, okay? Indicate right. Okay, so this is a giveaway for you. Check, it's a bit awkward angle, mate. Okay. Yeah, keep going. Okay, now I'd like you to turn right and then first left. So there's quite a bit of work here, okay?
So
right and then first left. Look both ways equally, mate. And there's no space in the middle here, so you either go or you don't go, yeah? That one's coming your way, so let's wait for them too. So you didn't have a good opportunity so far here. Let's take it, mate. Quickly before that white car. Quick. Okay, it's turning. Indicate left, closer that way, and turn right in the car park. Slow down here. You've got to be watch your speed here, okay? Turn right. So they can get you to do left, right, so within the sort of, I'm talking 50, 60 meters. So it's really important that you don't rush there, because you might be slowing down pretty much immediately after turning. Turn right here, but you've got to give way. See, if you see these lines, it means you don't have to stop here because it's a private property. At least in this area, they don't mark you or fail you for it, but you've got to give way to the entrance and exit, okay? So just exit straight out, mate. We're not going to be parking here now, so we'll turn, but you've got to be mindful of the regulations in the car parks. You've got to give way where necessary. Push. He's turning. Okay. And then turn left. Straight in there. And then first right. So that could be a tricky one. So think about it. Check. Sooner you see, the better. Wait there. So you will have to move slightly closer to the right once you're committed to turning, but don't overshoot the center of that road with your front end, which is what you did just earlier. So don't overshoot that center. So don't rush, okay? Just take time, okay? So obviously, I'm not talking about taking time if there's traffic pyramid. Go. Plenty of time, mate. Sharper. And angle it slightly to the right and slowly in. Take it. This one's waiting for you. Check the mirror as well. So no rush here, okay? No rush, because it's going to be a problem if you rush. Turn left here. Okay, so let's stop on the side of the road, wherever you feel is safe. Sooner the better. You could have stopped at the last one there. So, okay, don't hit the curb. Get close, but don't hit the curb. Okay, so if you're on the hill, turn the steering once to the curb, okay? So this is a slight hill here. I personally oppose this rule because, look, if you put it in park position, driving an automatic car, that car's not going to go anywhere. So, they should really, just say, well, it's got to be in the park position. But anyways, now, if you are about to drive off, don't forget that your wheels are facing that way, because you're going to hit the curb, right? Okay. All right, mate, I'd like you to remember this spot here. Look behind you. You can use a couple of those driveways there. Okay, there's a car passing you. Okay, so get your car ready to go. And let's go for a drive. And at some point, I'm going to ask you to come back here, mate. When you're ready, so let's go. So that was a lot of static turning, so you should have let the brake off and turned slightly. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to that place. You'll have something behind. No. It's on the blind bend. Turn, follow the road. Follow, don't indicate. No need to indicate here because it's only one way to go. Don't use driveways on the blind bend, okay? Very simple. Just watch the blind bends. Okay. Could have used that one. So I'm leaving it up to you, mate. So I'm not going to give you, more sort of assistance here, right? That was a perfect driveway. It's a flat. Stretch up a bit. Same as if you're giving way, so slowly. Look at me, mate. Just stretch up. So you see the sides and a little bit of a tap on accelerator. Very slowly forward, straighten up. Never overshoot the letterbox line. Stop there. Reverse gear. Observation, mate. Start to move and swing that wheel. Go. Full lock, mate. Sooner the better. In the little bubble mirror, you can see exactly where you are. Beautiful trajectory. Stop there. Don't go too far. Okay. If you do it quickly, just mirror and continue, okay? So you don't have to do it if you did it within a couple of seconds, okay? So what I recommend that as you get out, you can just go to drive without looking at the gear knob. It clicks twice, and you got it up here on the dashboard, so you see if it's drive. And if you kept an eye on your mirror, you can just go without checking, okay? Because you've kept an eye on the mirror the whole time. However, if you are stationary for a little bit longer, do the mirror indicator blind spot before taking off. Okay, so indicate already. So your house is number 7, you go to the next door driveway, indicate. I'm sorry, I said I wasn't going to help, but I am obviously. It's in my blood. Yeah, one of those. Okay. Straighten up. Stop there. Reverse gear. Okay, let's go. Sharp left, mate. Go sharp. Okay. It's always better to keep closer to the left as you go in the driveway, so you avoid potentially hitting something there. Keep an eye on that if you can, and then just move forward. Okay. Is that where we were?
Yeah.
Okay, left indicator. So left indicator must be done anyway. But remember, if you've been stationary for a bit longer, now turn the wheel to the curb.
Yeah.
To the curb. That's it. Stop there. That'll do. Park position. Handbrake on. Okay. Leaving now. So last time when you first took off, it wasn't convincing that you did everything spot on, because you kind of, you looked and, indicated and mirror was sort of at the same time.
Yeah.
So I want you to talk to yourself, if not loudly, silently, when you're about to take off.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I'll be your inner voice.
Yeah.
So we're leaving now. Getting my car ready. So going drive gear. Checking my mirror. If no one's passing me, I can indicate. No. See, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
so you're going on the blind spot, but there was nobody knows what you're doing. So, okay, let's do it again. So talk to yourself. Say to yourself, no, that's fine. So you get your car ready to go, okay?
Yeah.
And don't forget that your wheels are facing slightly that way, but you will start to straighten them out when you let the brake off, but don't heavily accelerate.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can talk to yourself, checking my mirror, no one's passing me, indicating, looking over my shoulder, off I drive, let the brake off, swing sharp. And then a bit of acceleration and go. Pick up speed now, sooner the better. Push freely, okay? So they look at your flow as well as anything else, but you also have to watch the order of these things, okay? So don't rush through it.
Yeah.
So on a street like this, there's no point indicating right if you were just following this, because you follow the street, It's fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay, just follow the street. Indicate right, a mirror, look over your shoulder. That's it. Okay, left indicator, shoulder check. That's it, and left check. Good to go. He's miles away. You can get to the slow point and then you slow down about here. Okay, hook that way a bit, hook that way. Okay, always allow about the similar space on both left and right.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to go like 2 centimeters from the curb on the right and 1.5 meters on the left, you know. 50, so don't get carried away. So like I said earlier, if you feel you've done well up until this point, just watch everything. The test is over when you switch off your engine. Okay, turn right up here, sharp right. Okay, just for practice, I'd like you to make a U-turn just at the end there. So you indicate right here. If it's a T-junction, you indicate right, of course, and hook slightly out. Get further in the street. Hook out, opening angle, check the mirror, go sharp. Sharp turn, sharper, 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 sharper. You're not turning almost at all. If the car comes from there, you give way, not there, okay? Keep movement, keep movement, keep movement, keep movement. Okay, that's it, that's it. So, again, watch your flow, mate. If you choose to do this in the exercise that's behind, flow will play a major part of, reaching the maximum amount of points for that particular exercise. Left here. And then first right again. Push forward a bit, push, push, push. Keep going, keep going. Indicate right, check, flow, push forward, okay? So you shouldn't be too slow. It was obvious there was no traffic there, so indicate left. And takes that little car park very shortly after we're turning, so no acceleration. Okay, so let's indicate left and turn left. Okay, I'd like you to reverse park on the right side next to that car, okay? On the other side, so indicate left. Okay, further forward. So we go 1, 2, and 3.25, because we are starting from a different angle. I would go a little bit more, mate. That'll do. Okay, reverse gear, tilt your body. Okay, start to move. Sharp turn. Right mirror is the best guide so far.
Yeah.
Okay, but change your viewing angle. You know, you've got to really look every 2.5, maximum 3 seconds. Okay, look at the other one. Check once between the headrests here. That's it. Okay, that's going so far so good.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe a little adjustment and go left, and you got to go more left and go more sharply left. See the front end.
Yeah.
See the front end.
Yeah.
See the opposite lines. You needed correction, but if you can make a correction, that's fine. And now straighten up right. Keep movement, and that's there. Back window between the headrests. That'll do. That's fine. Stop there. Okay, mate. So we're turning left when you're ready.
Yeah.
Turn left. Take it. Mirror immediately. That's it. Keep going, keep going. Turn right at the lights, but don't indicate before you pass the last street that you're not turning on.
Yeah.
It's less dangerous if it's on the right,
Yeah.
but still don't mislead somebody. So pass that street there, you can flick it on now. Okay. That's it, mirror. Be careful when you're going, you know, left and then shortly after right and vice versa, because you shouldn't accelerate too much.
Yeah.
A few times the path wasn't really up to scratch because you seem to overshoot the turning point.
Yeah.
So that can obviously cause your path to be, you know, a little bit off. So you, at the same time, you might be encouraging somebody from behind to overtake you because you've moved too far forward.
Yeah.
Now, we'll turn right at the next set of lights. So you can change already. Keep up, keep up, keep up. So you're dropping your speed a little bit. So one of the most commonly marked items on the test sheet, someone's about to change lanes, but they brake.
Yeah.
And if it's a busy traffic, you're going to give signal to people that you are going to slow them down.
Yeah.
And as a result, they're not going to be keen to let you in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So try to be within the speed limit. There's no point, you know, reducing it, especially when there's no cars, you know, indicate right. So you would only slow down if there's a car in front of you.
Yeah.
So you're trying to squeeze behind that vehicle without getting less than 2 seconds safe distance from it, you know. If you come from that side, they might say we'll be turning right shortly, so you would go straight over to the right in that situation if you come from that side. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Just be relaxed enough to be able to think on your feet, because if you're too nervous, that's going to deplete your constructive energy. Turn left here, indicate, mirror. Check. Good to go. Turn left. It's a very narrow entry here. Very narrow entry. Swing sharp left. And go left again. Closer. Never step on that solid line. Closer left. Closer left. A little bit of acceleration. Move, move. Flow is important, so you shouldn't be almost stopping.